We did pretty much a whole bunch of nothing yesterday. Just resting, really. If anything. Vita, you're sitting on the phone. You were sitting on my camera. Seriously? She didn't pause it, did she? No. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, bestie. Just never enough lovings for you, is it? I woke up this morning, she was right next to me, and it was amazing. It was like the best way to wake up. And then I went in the kitchen and I saw a giant pile of vomit that she threw up. I still love you. I told you she gets hairballs. She gets an upset tummy. It's probably why she doesn't eat too much. Maybe her tummy's hurting her more often than I'm thinking. But she eats, at least, and she's not throwing up like every single day, so, but I'll be keeping an eye on it. I'll be keeping an eye on the bubble. Yes, I will. Is your tummy hurting you? Like, she was like, the throw up was like right here, and she was like up on the shelf right here, and I just look at her and I'm like, did you throw up? And she's like, Mom. And I'm like, oh. Even my little one that was right here, he heard that interaction and he was like, it's okay, Vesta, we can clean it up. And I'm like, and then after I cleaned it up, my little guy wanted some snowman cookies for first thing in the morning, and he got himself one, and he was like, here, you can have one. And I'm kind of like, I shouldn't be saying yes to him having snowman cookies for breakfast, but I'm just like, yeah, let me have a snowman cookie. I mean, definitely would make my morning better, since the first thing I had to do was clean up a giant pile of throw up. Sorry, Vashti. I didn't mean to call you out like that. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just speaking facts over here. But yeah, I ended up doing a whole bunch of nothing yesterday, as I said, because I got a message in the middle of the day. We're going to have some investors come by again today. I guess they're trying to sell this house, but as I've been informed, it's not affecting my lease. So, thankfully, I've been moving things along, getting things reorganized, deep cleaned, etc. That whole shebang. So, I'm just like, they'll be here today sometime around 4:30, so I'm just gonna, so I saved my energy yesterday and got the best rest I could last night. I slept through the night again. Took me a while to go to sleep, but slept through the night. I think I only had like a couple nightmares. Hey, not in front of the camera. They're fighting. They're playing around. And, but, oops, I'm knocking the food bowls over down here. But yeah, so I have a pile of dishes. I made, some kind of like taco nachos last night. So between that, and then I didn't even really cook anything for the guy. He just wanted bread sandwich, like bread and butter. That's all he wants is bread and butter. That's been his go-to here lately. Which it's a nice break from the eggs, I guess you could say, from the scrambled eggs. But now I have a small mountain of dishes to do, and just reset everything here, and then maybe get some other visible project done. I would continue with the kennel and the fridge, but those aren't really visible projects, so I'm going to try to do something that's more visible. Probably the boys' room, that definitely needs to be tidied up for sure, to say the least. But yeah, I've been waking up at a good time, but still not as early as I would like to wake up. So right now I've been waking up at like 6:45, don't really get up till 7, you know, kind of need that 15 minutes to like actually wake up. So I'm going to start slowly but surely pushing it back. And then hopefully that will also fix the problem of me taking a while to go to sleep, with forcing myself to wake up just a little bit earlier. So that way by the time I want to wake up early enough to have time to get myself ready, take care of these lovely ladies. I'm not asking for a lot of extra time in the morning, but just enough, you know what I mean? A little bit more than, okay, we gotta go, or we're gonna be late type of thing. So, that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get our morning started and get some food out. because I did not feed them last night or clean the litter boxes last night. So basically I have not done anything since before or like right after pickup yesterday. So it's gonna be a thing. Yep. They're gonna be hungry and their boxes are gonna be stinky. Let me get my hair up. Hopefully Vesta just only threw up. Oh my gosh, my hair ties are wet. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Hopefully she didn't have like an upset stomach as well. Like, hopefully I don't walk into a whole situation in the cat room. We'll find out. Okay, let me get my lazy Susan out. There we go. That helps. Bitties. Here, you can see Bitties. Bitties. And she walks away. And she gets down. Okay, back to me, I guess. This. And Vita. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little compilation I put together. That was fun, figuring out how to, because I was trying to figure out how to, like with pictures, like have them in a video like that. And once I figured that out, I was like, oh, you know, it'd be really cool if I could learn how to do a compilation of the kitties. So I did that. So that's always cool, learning something new. Mix it up. I think I made this one a little too wet. Honestly, this is looking like mush. I don't think I'm even going to serve this. I'm going to get fresh food for this bowl here. It's disgusting. I'll just get fresh food for this bowl. We're going to do things a little bit weird. What else is new? It's been sitting since yesterday. Okay. Some treats. 1, 2, 3 for this one. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the wet food too. I'm redoing Venus's bowl, so I'm going to do 2 scoops of the indoor and hair fall. 1 and 2. No ma'am, no. We're not doing that. Not just yet. Get a little bit of water in there. Oh gosh. Vita, oh my gosh. Stressing me out. There we go. Okay, there we go. That looks a lot better compared to what I was just about to serve. I was like, hate to waste food, but... Hey! Venus and Vita. How many times do I have to tell y'all? Put your little butts. Okay. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. Alright, here we go. Becky. She's so cute when she does that. She's like, I'm first. Me. Bestie, you act like you're not hungry, but then you want to get into Vicky's bowl right away too. And baby. Good job, my boo-boos. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Okay, let me scoop that food out, be right back. Babies. There's just little tiny babies. Okay. Try not to get wet food everywhere. Clean my scoop. Okay. My Susan. Okay, and the bowls. The Tupperwares specifically. Okay, there's one. There's two. Here's three. And four. And the lids. Two. And three. And four. Perfect. Okay. We got that going. Just wait for them to finish eating. I guess I'll just stand here and chat with y'all for a minute. Let's see. I drank my water, took my medicine, brushed my hair. Although I'd like to have it more up and put it in a bun since I'm trying to get down and dirty today. Getting more stuff picked up. Oh, looks like Venus is done eating already. Venus, you're done? Really? Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and pick up Venus's bowl. No, Vesta, that's not yours. Well, you know what? Fine. You know what? I was gonna pick it up, but then Vesta started getting into it. I'm like, you know what? You threw up this morning. You haven't been really eating, so you want to eat from that bowl instead of yours? Fine. You know, need you to eat. So she's doing that. So I'm gonna let her do that. Let's see. I drank water, took my medicine, my gummies. I think next I'm gonna clean my coffee cup. I need my coffee. Definitely need my coffee today. Clean my crazy straw here. And my handy dandy McDonald's cup. It's like just the perfect size for making my coffee. I told my husband I've been taking baby steps to learn how to save money. It's like, well, you know, I'm a lot more available now than I have ever been before, to say the least. And don't get me wrong, there was a probation period and an adjustment to know what to do with this time and how, and as well as have a motivation to do it. But we're making progress. We're making progress. It might not be as substantial as I would have wanted it to be, but it's progress nonetheless. So you know what? I'll take the win. Okay, I'm gonna start picking up these bowls because everyone else is done eating, but of course Vita's trying to have a little buffet behind my back. Vita, it's not yours, honey. Oh my gosh, you left one sad little. You're gonna eat from here, okay? Okay, that being said, so, you know, first with the coffee, for example, it was the Dunkin'. It was like the Starbucks once in a blue moon. I was never a regular Starbucks customer. I'm sorry, but they're called Starbucks for a reason. It's not called fucking Star Pennies and some change, you know? So yeah, I was more of a Dunkin' girly. When I was making that money, because you make money so you can afford the things you don't have time for because you're working. Next thing you know, you're stuck in the washing machine cycle of capitalism, which is totally fine, you know. Whatever keeps the economy going, I guess. You know. But then over time, I started buying like cans of coffees. Like I was getting energy drinks because it was hard to find a coffee that I liked. But then one day, the gas station clerk I saw regularly at the time, she was like, "Have you ever tried the Black Rifles? Those are really good." So I went with a caramel first because, as I've said before, I'm a caramel coffee type girly. And I like pretty much fell in love with it at first. It wasn't as yummy and sugar bombed as the other coffees I'm used to in the past before that, but I definitely love the fact that it had 300 milligrams of caffeine as somebody that was like in a indefinite permanent state of exhaustion. So over time I got used to it. But then over time, I also came to find that they were expensive at the gas station. Like, what I paid for one can, I could buy 2 at Walmart. So I started buying them at Walmart in bulk instead. But then I started buying so many at Walmart, the cans, that they would run out. So then I had to switch to like the cold brew jug, which let me go ahead and show you what that looks like here in just a second. This one? Yeah, this one. Ah! Which is this one. The Black Rifle Cold Brew Salty Caramel. So you saw the other day when I first made my own coffee what that looked like. So it was a little rough starting, but now I just use my handy dandy McDonald's cup and I'll fill it up to like here at most with the cold brew and then top it off with milk. I'll go up to like here maybe, so that way I have room for the caramel because I just do one good squeeze of the caramel syrup. Mix that up for a minute and bon appetit. Very good. Bon appetit and rot my teeth. Yup. Oh, Peta's here. Keep an eye on her. Don't let her eat the food because I'm about to get her food. What's left in her bowl? Beta. I told you guys to watch her. Anyways, I'll let it slide this time. Don't let it happen again. Don't be slacking now, okay? Don't be slacking on me. I'm trying to do everything by myself, but I don't ask for much. I just need a little help, that's all. Just keep an eye on the kitty. Keep an eye on the itty bitty bitty kitty. The not so itty bitty bitty kitty. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this to Venus as well. Okay, back to me. Hello. Okay. Dry food. So now I'm thinking of getting like the coffee ground and getting a coffee pot and like making my own Black Rifle coffee. Because I'm like, okay, I figured out the cold brew from there, how to make the coffee. So now I want to learn how to like get a coffee pot and make the coffee and go from there. And then it saves, obviously that saves a lot more money. But the only reason I'm really able to do that is because I have the time. I have the time to brew the coffee, to get it all put together, and also Vita's back, and to wash the coffee pot and things like that. You know, before, when you're working 60, 70 hours a week, you know, you're just like, well, don't have time and or energy to make and clean the coffee pot. So that's what I'm working for, you know? But we're not doing that anymore. Not right now, so Just gotta make do with what you got. That's all you can do, is make do. Okay. Put it that away. Then the treats. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. Because, I mean, I hate to say this, and I hate to, like, I'm not trying to use this as an excuse. Clearly, I'm trying to learn what I have not been taught. But basically, long story short, I haven't really been taught how to be a functional adult. So, yeah, it's just been survival mode, because as soon as I turned 18, I started working, basically. And I started working like a dog. And then I had a couple of briefer periods of being stay-at-home, but it was more like because we moved states, getting settled in, and then basically immediately finding a job. Now we're in this phase where I moved from one side of town to the other, and I'm still getting things settled in, because when you pump the brakes and you've been going for so long, basically, you kind of get into a probation period of some sort, as I've said before. Your body needs a lot more rest than you would think it does when you allow it to rest. Don't really know where I'm going with this conversation, but hopefully somebody's getting something out of this. And I've just been very lucky to be able to do that and get to know myself and listen to my body. I've been hearing some things. So I have a doctor's appointment. Oh my gosh, Vita. Doctor's appointment set up. No ma'am, no. Here, I have crumbs for you, here. And we'll see what she says and go from there. Yeah. Okay, for Vita now. Okay. For weight management. Okay. Give her this scoop. Here you go, Miss Vitty. So, what is it today? Wednesday? Middle of the week? Gonna be Thanksgiving in like 7 days. Oh, 8 days. Still don't really have a Thanksgiving tradition other than go to the Chinese buffet because we have a very small circle. And it's definitely cheaper than cooking and cleaning everything. Would it be nice? I think really the only thing I would like to have for like a Thanksgiving dinner type thing is some green bean casserole and sweet potato casserole and some good mac and cheese. I don't know. I might do a mini Thanksgiving for myself because I already know the little guy's definitely not gonna try and eat it. He tried turkey last year. Oops. And it was funny because, like, you go to a friend's house, you have the Thanksgiving, and you even take a plate home yourself. And the little guy, he packed his own plate, and he was like, he has a stuffy, and he got food for himself and his stuffy. So it was cute. He got extra turkey slices for his stuffy, and he's not really a meat eater, so that was interesting. I think he was like really excited to try it because that was a time when my husband was on vacation, staying home, in between contracts, and I was working 60 hours a week, and the little guy, he was constantly, like the whole month of November last year, he was like, he kind of has like a speech thing. So he was like constantly saying, when are we having short key? Are we having short key? Are we having short key? And I was confused for like the longest time because like, I'm like, what are you talking about short key? Like, I'm thinking he's talking about like store keys because that was when I became manager. So I had store keys and I've mentioned that. I was like, are you talking about store keys? He's like, no, short key, short key. And then one day, my husband figured out. He's like, oh, he's asking about turkey. Are you saying turkey? And he's like, yeah, short key. And we're like, I was like, no, that was the first. That was the first. Because usually I'm the one, because I'm with him all the time, even then, understanding what he's trying to say. But that time, he understood him. And I was like, whoa, is this how you feel whenever I understand something and you don't? Like, it was weird being on the other end of that, how the turns have tabled, as they say. Oh, I need to clean this too. Vita! Oh my gosh. Okay. That's enough licking out of that can. Okay. After this, the indoor and hairball that I'm giving Venus and Vesta, we have one can. But after that, we'll switch to Vicky's and split that between the main three. The True Instinct Protein Rich. Because I'm trying to not go to PetSmart again until next month. Not for you. Not for you. Yeah, water and food almost everywhere. You can eat the crumbs I spilled on the floor just now, Vita. Okay, there's that. Rinse this down a bit. Come on. There we go. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to make my coffee because I need it if I'm going to keep going. I also have water. Because coffee can dehydrate. It energizes you, but it can also dehydrate you. So you want to be sure you're drinking coffee, water, as you drink your coffee. I'm going to make this one a little strong, just a little bit. Okay. Vita's back. Don't let her spill my coffee, okay? You leave mommy's coffee alone. Okay, how to open a new jug of milk. Don't spill, don't spill, don't spill. Okay, perfect. And then right up to there, perfect. And then some caramel. Do you say caramel or caramel? I say caramel because that's how it's spelled. So I'm gonna pronounce it the way it's spelled. Just saying. Okay, I think that's good. A good squeeze. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy some more this next time I go shopping. Put everything away. So yeah, so I started drinking this Monday, I think. And we already have like this much cold brew left. So probably gonna run out tomorrow. I have enough for one more use tomorrow, and then I'm not gonna have enough for Friday. So, gotta think about that. Definitely don't have time to go to Walmart today, but tomorrow I'll hit up Walmart and get me a coffee pot and that coffee roast, coffee grounds, whatever you call it. Mix it up real good for a minute. Okay. Just drinking water alone gets your digestive system going. Like, you definitely want that to be like the first thing you drink in the morning. Would be good. Like, if you're gonna drink water at all, at least drink it first thing in the morning, you know? There's just certain things when it comes to self-care I found that if you're gonna do it once a day, at least do it during a time that would be best. For example, like, my kid's dentist has said, if you're gonna brush your teeth once a day, do it before bed. So that way you're not sleeping all night with your mouth shut and those germs and cavities are forming a whole biome in your body. So, because a lot of people think like, oh, if I brush my teeth, I'll just do it in the morning. First thing, get it out of the way. And it's like, no, actually on the contrary, you want to do that before bed if you're gonna do it once a day. But then at that point, of course, you might as well do it twice a day because you're brushing your teeth mainly at night, but then you wake up in the morning, and morning breath is the thing, obviously, if you're going to be out and about in the world. So then you just kind of fall into the, well, I guess I'll just brush my teeth twice a day every day then, you know? So, just some food for thought. All right, had some coffee. Now we gotta get these litter boxes. Oh my God. It's gonna be even better than yesterday. Yeah. I'll probably hit pause and do that and go from there. Maybe catch with y'all later. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah.